What's up guys, Anthony Esposito with eXp Realty, your local expert right here in Cleveland, Ohio area. Yes, it's raining right now on me. Yes, we're still filming. What I have for you today is this beautiful colonial home sitting in North Royalton. And first off, if you don't like trees, privacy, a screened-in gazebo, this is probably not the house for you. But if you are into that, you do like big upgrades such as the furnace, the AC, the roof, basement with extremely tall ceilings, then this may be the potential home that you could purchase next. The best part, this is under $500,000. And for North Royalton, Ohio, that is a good price tag for what we are about to see. Now, this home, it features 4 beds, 2.5 baths, sitting on over half an acre with little over 2,300 square feet. There are some updates that need done in this, but as it's starting to rain down, let's actually see, is this home worth the $499,000 price tag, or is there a little bit of wiggle room left? Come on, let's find out. All right, so here is the exterior of this home, built in '98, 2-car garage, pretty wide driveway, nice little turnaround for you, but this is a peaceful neighborhood all around. You got trees lining the streets, good sized yard. And one of the nice things about this is not actually located in North Royalton School District. It is in Brecksville Broadview Heights, which is one of the highly sought after school districts in Northeast Ohio. You can see landscaping is done up really nice. Overall, good start. Let's get inside. You can see the front door can definitely use some new staining work. That's got some age to it. Hey, are you a buyer that is interested in a buyer's guide so you have complete clarity on exactly how to approach the market in a strategic way? If so, drop buyer's guide in the comments down below. I'll happily get that over to you. Or if you're interested in viewing this property for yourself or one of the other many great properties around Northeast Ohio, I'm happy to help you out just like I am many others who are exactly like you. Contact me directly here at 440-364-7823 and we can get the ball rolling on the strategic approach in this changing market that we have going on right now. Now, as we get in, you are going to see it is the typical 90s kind of foyer, you know, nothing of a high ceiling. That is definitely original to the home. You got your stairs right there. And right off to the right when you walk in, you do have a nice living area, a den. This could be like an office if need be. There is good natural light that is coming through. You do get some crown molding. No light up there though. Typical for the 90s. Now the flooring throughout here, this is tile flooring. And it looks to be in pretty good shape for it being the original is what I would assume. Here you do have your formal dining room. Again, another nice large window. Tray ceiling with some crown molding. That good old 90s bright gold chandelier. And off to the left right over there that you see, that is gonna lead into the kitchen. And then you have your hall. That door to the right is the basement. We'll check that out in a second. Half bath right off the hallway. Again, like I said, there are some major updates, but there is still plenty of potential for you to make this your home. So there are areas to where it needs updated. So off to the side, there's the family room. Personally, I would wipe that wall out. And even if it is load bearing, you can still get a header up there to kind of open this all up. It feels a little closed off, honestly. I think that would work out perfect if that wall gets opened. But it is a great size family room. Plenty of space. You could get a sectional in here, large couch. fireplace. I do like the tile that is on there, and I'm glad that wasn't like that bright gold for the door. You got some speakers in there, another large window with a great view to the backyard. I don't know if you can tell, but it is really raining now. But we are gonna get out there and still look at that backyard. Just keep in mind though, that cold air return right there, you would have to actually bump it down. And if you want to open up this wall, it is possible. And here is your eating kitchen. You got a little dinette area right there. You can see a nice little wine rack. That I really like. This is custom cabinets. Granite countertops. Let me know what you think about this granite. I am personally not a fan of the brown kind of color. That is my preference, but you let me know what you like. There is a good amount of cabinets in here. Stainless steel appliances. You know, I think they did a great job with the layout of this being your kind of typical 90s style colonial. But again, plenty of cabinetry. Hey, if you're a seller and you're interested in marketing just like this of having a property tour, I'm having people just like you reach out to me every single week. I'd be happy to help you out as well. I have a seller's guide I could send to you. Just comment seller's guide down below. Or if you are ready to look at the strategic approach, how to prepare your house for the sale, whether it's within the next month, the next year, the next 3 years. I'm happy to help you out like I am many others. Contact me directly here at 440-364-7823 and we will get you set up and started. Now back to the video. And then there is a closet right there to the left. That is your dining room. Coming through, you got your garage, and then you do have first floor laundry, which it's a pretty good size for it being built when it was. Could definitely do quite a bit in here, but those are large washer and dryers, mind you, and there is a utility sink right there. I wish my house had a utility sink. That is pretty annoying. I'm gonna let the rain calm down. Let's go to the basement first before we head back outside. Okay, we are in the basement. It is a little dark. I'm gonna brighten up the video. I hope it shows pretty good. But as you can see, there is 14 courses of block wall. It is a tall ceiling. I'm 5'8", if that gives you any insight. But you can kind of see, hopefully that shows pretty good for the height of it. It looks to be 10-foot ceilings down here, which should be that 14 course. Ready for finishing. Now, one thing I did notice, and there is no bowing down the wall. However, I gotta point this type of stuff out. Hopefully the camera picks it up. You can see right here that there was some patchwork, and it's actually a step. Now the steps, those are the worst that you want when it comes to a foundation. Hope you can kind of see that. When you have step cracks in a foundation, that is definitely the worst. It does look like it was professionally taken care of, but you have one there. And I even noticed there's one running all through here. So keep that in mind as well. Even when you're going through other houses on your own and not just, you know, viewing my property tours, but that is stuff that I watch for from the years of experience in construction, that I gained some knowledge in that area. But it's a good sized basement. You could definitely get plenty of storage and some finished area that is down here. The plumbing, your main lines coming in. That looks new. 98, those were typically a black pipe, but that's all white. So I'm sure that was done at some point as well. But let's go see if we could get outside. All right, perfect. It did end up stopping. So what I really wanted to show you, this deck back here, it is large. Nice, peaceful, private. This is not wood, this is composite decking. But there is your backyard that kind of dips down into a little ravine. There's the gazebo. That is capable of being screened in. Obviously, they don't have it on, as the sellers are no longer living in here, but nice sized gazebo, and there goes a deer. You get a deer in your backyard. What's up, buddy? So there's your yard. It does hook over to the side over that way as well. Nice shed. You know, the privacy of it is really nice. That's your backyard. Let me know what you think about that though. Would you prefer more depth of a backyard or that side yard like that? Well, let's get back inside. Let's go check out the bedrooms. All right, now, as we get up here, you are gonna notice that it's gonna need paint. That's typical on most homes. Most people do it anyways. But the rooms, for being built in 98, they are a generous size. This one does have a little bit of oddball corners because it's right at the top of the steps. But plenty of natural light in here. Maybe, I'd say a full-size bed is probably the most you'll get in this bedroom. These other two bedrooms off towards the side of the house, you can definitely get queen size in here. These are the larger bedrooms. Again, they did a great job building the house with natural light. And then at the back of the house, here's bedroom number 3, which is roughly the same size as the bedroom we were just in. One thing that I do like is these do have ceiling fans. And as we come across the main bath, this is going to need updated. Straight out of 1998. Some people like the retro look though. Let me know what you prefer. I would definitely update this. It is a large bathroom. It's not like you're squeezed in tight. It's probably a good 6 foot width, 8 foot, 7 foot width, somewhere in there. And then as we step into the master, one thing that I really love about the master bed is they vaulted up the ceiling a little bit. So it does give it a larger feel. You could absolutely fit dressers, chair, king size bed, all sorts of stuff. It is a large master. So now there is a walk-in closet that is pretty deep. But if you're like me and have a lot of clothes, you're gonna take up some space. And as far as the master bath goes, they did do some updating, which is nice. And by some, it was not the countertop. They definitely need a little bit better lighting in here, but that's just your regular laminate countertop. You do get a nice big jacuzzi tub. For the age, it looks like it's in great shape. And then they definitely did a new door and tiled the shower. So what do you think? Worth the $499,000 price tag? Keep in mind, this is North Royalton. They naturally come with a higher price point. However, I do feel that you could definitely negotiate down a little bit on this house. but there is a ton of potential because of the location of the home, the school district it is in, and the fact that the updates that are needed aren't that crazy in cost to do so. The biggest expense is going to be finishing the basement. That's probably a good $30,000 right now to have somebody finish it with like the finer touches of things. But let me know what you think. I'm curious to get your view on this. Again, if you are interested in this home, a private showing, or you're looking to purchase or sell in this area, I got people reaching out to me every single week that are just like you, whether it's to get that buyer's guide, get a seller's guide, or just to simply have a strategic approach to this changing market. I'm happy to help you out as well. Contact me directly here or go in the description below and click on the link that I have listed there. If you enjoyed the property tour, be sure to smash the like button. And if you want to see another amazing property that I recently did, check this one out next to me. You will be blown away.